a string of armed robberies in the metro, and investigators are trying to find out if they're related.
There have been 19 armed robberies since November 17th. Most of the businesses are fast food restaurants in at least 9 different cities, and the robberies have taken place primarily in the evening hours. John Lauritsen's been looking into this story for us, so they don't think a lot of coincidence. They think a connection.
It's a connection, possibly. They're looking into that. But last week, the robbers fired shots into a St. Paul Taco Bell and a St. Paul gas station. No one was hurt, and authorities want to keep it that way. They say these robberies are mostly happening at night when there are less employees around and more money in the safe. They are now offering advice to business owners so they don't become the next target.
It was 4 days before Christmas, and Christian Dooley was working an evening shift at Chanticleer Pizza in New Hope.
I was pulling pizzas at the time, like me and my coworker, we were just doing work.
He had about an hour left before closing when a masked man came through the front door and pointed a gun at Christian's face.
He told me to get down, then I got down. Then he pointed at my coworker and told him to open the safe and stuff, so he did, and then he just took everything from the safe and took off.
Christian says the man made off with about $300 from the safe, and Chanticleer joined a random list of robbery targets since November. Several Taco Bells have been hit, so has a KFC in St. Paul and a couple of O'Reilly Auto Parts stores in the North Metro. In each of the 19 robberies, a masked gunman was involved.
There are a few simple steps that businesses can take to decrease the likelihood that they'll be targeted.
The St. Paul Police Department offers a crime prevention program where they give advice on how to keep from becoming a target. They want stores to keep a clear sight from the cash register to outside and to have at least 2 employees scheduled during every shift. They also highly recommend video surveillance.
The video is a tool that could be certainly used much more effectively in some of the cases we've seen.
Officer Keating also recommends having a drop safe and no more than $50 in the cash register. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms is leading this investigation, and they are offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to the arrests and convictions of those responsible. And that's the thing, we're not sure at this point if it's just one individual, if it's a couple individuals. I know some of the robberies there have been 2 masked gunmen, so they're assuming there might be a team working here. They're just trying to figure out if they're all connected. That's all part of this investigation.
And no great video yet, or they just don't
Not
want?
They've released yet. That's all part of the investigation. We could see some of that in the future.
All right. Thank you, John.
You bet.